What's up, my friends? Kevin here. Sorry about the sunlight. It's terrible. Anyway, today I was looking for a project to get into, and I remembered that I have like a zillion cards from the 80s and 90s. One of the more recent cards that have become very valuable is the 1990 Hoops Basketball NBA collectible cards. One gentleman in particular's name is Mark Jackson for the New York Knicks. He actually has a card out where you can see the Mendez brothers in the background in full shot, full view, the two notorious murderers, Mendez brothers. So I know that I collected heavy during the 1991, those basketball hoops cards, and I want to take a shot at possibly seeing if I have them in these old buckets. As you can see, I know it's really dirty and I apologize, but I want to dig through these. I'm going to take them inside, dig through them, and see if I might get lucky. There's probably over 1,000 cards plus in there total. But we'll dig through these, and if we have any luck, we can find that Mark Jackson. Now, this is full disclosure. I absolutely do not know if I have it or not. You know, I don't have that kind of luck, so I may or may not have it. But hopefully I do. And if I do, it's going to be really cool to own something that's very collectible, iconic, very valuable. So let's go ahead and take these inside and start digging. Alright folks, so we got them inside and they're very dirty. Some of you very careful not to make a mess. The wife will get mad at me. I've already junked it up enough in here. So we're going to actually open this up and start digging. I'll try to just kind of, I don't know, you don't want to see all of this. See, this is the exact year. If you look at this hoops card, see, there's the coach, Denver. This is the exact, let's see if I can, let me see if I can get to zoom in there. Okay, yeah, 1990 NBA properties. So this is, I collected a lot of these from this year. So there's a good chance that it may be in here. See, here's another big pile. See, we got Reggie Miller, one of my favorite guards, three-point master. Him and his sister Cheryl in the WNBA, she was so amazing. See, we got Ken Norman. I mean, you can see, there's just, I've already been through and taken out the ones I had in glass, like the very valuable ones, but I didn't mess around with any of the rest of these. Xavier McDaniel, awesome player. Remember him? He was very, very physical. Look at that. Yo MTV Raps. Yeah, I collected everything. Kevin Duckworth. Man, 90s and 80s players were just killer. I used to love the Celtics. Robert Parrish. You know, he wasn't very fast, but he was a great center. He wasn't the biggest scorer, but what a team. What a team they had put together. Maybe it's just I'm partial to all of the 90s players in particular. NBA was my life back then. Look at that. We got a Galactus supervillain. Man, I don't really know how to attack this project. San Antonio Spurs. That was another big team. I mean, I'm within 2.5 hours of San Antonio. The Admiral David Robinson was just... During his time, we started getting powerful centers that were just dominating him, the Dream Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. I mean, 90s really had it. Here's some football cards, plenty of those. Love football, love sports in general. You wouldn't know by my videos because I do toy stuff, but I collect everything. So, I don't know if maybe I'm going to go through here for a few minutes. And then I may cut and just start digging because who knows. Here's man, do you remember Bill Laimbeer, that 90s Detroit with Isaiah Thomas? Killer team. This guy was so rough. Like him, and then when Dennis Rodman came to the team, they were like thugs. They would be whooping some butt. He would like always have his nose broken and be wearing those clear guards. Kevin Duckworth, All-Star. Got here. Oh, Run DMC. Run DMC. Absolutely awesome Awesome group. I used to love UMTV raps as a kid. It's what every white boy loved. KRS-One's gonna rock ya. Such a great. He's still great. I do not take care of these cards. They're not taken care of. They're in good shape, though. I mean, they didn't get moved around. Jerry Sloan, head coach. Some baseball first-round draft picks. These are old. What we got here? Reggie White All-Pro. And some football. Good Lord, guys and gals. I'm going to have to figure out something here. Olden Polanese, great player. Man, this is like everybody was great. I'm sure they still are, but these were my favorites. John Williams. What do we got here? We got Polaris and Havoc. All right, we got some Marvel. That's cool. John Williams. I can remember every player in the 90s. Any card I see, I remember loving to watch them play. So awesome. Look at this. I'm kind of getting nervous, though. Ah! This is it! I honestly, I did not expect this within 5 minutes of the video. Holy shnikes. There's the Melendez brothers. I got to put this in a little plastic thing. You know what? I'm wondering if I have more. Holy crap. We need to look up and see what this is valued at. I'm going to keep digging. If I find anything else, I'll show you here on this video. I'll try to keep it within 10 minutes. I cannot believe I found this. This is like legit freaked me the heck out. Oh, man, I got dirty cards in here. Oh, I better not show that. That was stupid. I'll have to, like, bleep that out. I didn't know I collected dirty cards. It makes sense, though. Holy crap, I need to see what this is worth. Look at the... It's in good shape for being in here, but most of them are. This is what the card looks like. Let's zoom in. A couple marks on it. Wow, I've been really wanting to see if I had... I knew I collected hot and heavy in the 90s. I love basketball. That's it, guys and gals. So anyway, I'm going to cut this video. I'm going to dig through and see if I can find anything else worth showing. And if I do, I'll add to it. If not, I'm going to cut to, like, let's look up and see what the value is of this card. I'll see you in a bit. All right, folks. So I got a few things I pulled out of these two massive totes that I want to share. I'm going to try to go through these really quick because I want to cut this next clip into 4 minutes at the most. And then we'll check out the value of Mark Jackson hoops. So let's show you a couple things. Here's a Sega Genesis strategy guide from the early 90s, 91 to be exact. Has some cool Spider-Man artwork there. It says Sega Genesis strategy guide. Okay, some trading cards books from the 90s. This one's in July 91. I love Larry Bird there in the front cover. I guess I was really into vehicles, tanks, like war machines. So I have those two books. They're 89. So I was super addicted to all sports, but especially basketball. So you see the Slam magazine, Sports Illustrated, and you got Chris Mullen, and you got Patrick Ewing there. Amazing. This is actually the instruction manual for my very first Sega Genesis. That's my new Sega Genesis I got. I don't have the Sega Genesis anymore, but I got the instruction manual. Okay, here's some baseball cards. This tells you like the price guide and all that in there. Sports Illustrated, this is a good one. This again is this is 1985, as you can see on the top. And please bear with me. I know a lot of you don't like sports. There's a ton of Marvel in here, but I'm going to rock through these quick. Here's a really old one that says 76. I collected heavy amounts of sports memorabilia back then. Here's another Kareem. This one's 83. Here's my man, my favorite player, 86, Larry Bird. Okay, this one is 92. We got Dikembe Mutombo. He's a great center. And Stacey Augmon. And here's another one with Akeem the Dream Olajuwon. He's playing with I'm sorry, Dominique Wilkins. Amazing with Atlanta Hawks. Okay, let's rock through these little booklets. Here's a drawing book. This is from '89. Thought that was kind of cool to find. Here's my instruction manual for a Sega Genesis game. This was the Dream Team basketball. Here's one for my Shadow Blasters. This is all late 80s, early 90s. Altered Beast. Really cool also. Okay, and then I got a little stack of cards I want to go through really quick. So let me get something to set these up on. Okay, so let's rock through these pretty quick. Okay, we got The Thing. Let's see if I can get closer. The Thing. Submariner. It goes back and forth. This is Marvel, but it'll go to DC. It'll go to everything. Storm. There's a Marvel. Tim Hardaway. Man, in the 90s, this guy was one of the greatest guards. He was like the first I ever saw that could handle a basketball like insanely. He would dribble through the legs, between the legs. He would break ankles everywhere. He was so awesome to watch. Dr. Doom. Look at this. Olympic cards. John McNally. Collected Olympics. I got some hockey. Here's Mark Messier. So amazing in his time. West Coast Avengers. What do we got here? We got Punisher and Captain America. Phoenix. Nova. Shazam. These are all 80s, 90s. Iceman, Human Torch. Team-ups. That's what it's called. Days of Future Past. I thought that was interesting now that we have a movie out. Black Widow. Here's Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. So you got the brother and sister there. I pulled out Dale Curry because he was one of my favorite shooting guards back in the day. Three-point shooters. And now that his son, Stefan, is like following in his footsteps and so dominating, I thought it would be cool to see Dale. That's the dad. All right. Superman. Modern Age Superman. Apocalypse. So awesome. Next one is going to be Digital Underground. This is where Tupac got to start as a backup dancer. And you got Humpty Hump. Such a great group here. All right, Spider-Man. I didn't know I collected these, but apparently I did. Here's some Desert Storm cards. That is the USS England. Akeem Olajuwon. He's actually one of my favorite all-time centers. We got Omega Red. We've got The Boys with Will Smith, and that's Boys to Men. What a group, huh? Such a great group. X Factor. Do y'all remember X Factor? Look at those faces. This is Weapon X Wolverine. This is Wolverine Origins. Flash. Archangel. Ultron. These are good cards. 80s and 90s again. Most of these are probably early 90s though. Daredevil and Punisher there. Derek Coleman, 90s. He was one of my favorite power forwards. He was very dominating. And his last name was Coleman, like mine. Hulk versus Wolverine. That's a cool one. We got Sinister Six. Punisher. That's a good one. Cloak and Dagger. Iceman. Morbius. That's a good one. This is one of my favorites. 1990. Rookies. Deathlock. One of my favorite 90s rap groups, Heavy D and the Boys. They used to rock. Cecil Fielder. That's a power hitter there. 51 home runs there. All right. KRS-One. Still rapping today. Amazing rapper. That guy can really... I used to love Yo MTV Raps. I'd watch it all the time. Roger Clemens. What a player. Boston Red Sox. He was so amazing. Let's see. Let's skip that. Allman Brothers. Y'all probably aren't into country, but I collect everything. Nick Fury. Here's our white Nick Fury. No one cares for as much, apparently. Public Enemy #1. Do y'all remember Flavor Flav? Chuck D. Such a great group. 90s all the way. Lex Luthor. Loki. Still alive in my cards, apparently. Hulk and Spider-Man. Famous battles. It's Gray Spider-Man. The Mobster. Okay, we got here's Wonder Woman. Looks like the front cover of maybe one of her original comics. Look at this. This was funny. This is 1992. Some giveaway that I guess I bought a
$2 ticket for. And look at the prizes: cassette carrying case, cassette Walkman, cassette recorder, portable FM AM stereo. That's old school. Rogue. Look, we're getting into wrestling. Here's Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Check this card out. Night Thrasher. Huh? I didn't even remember Night Thrasher when the newest toy came out, and look, he's been around forever. Rugged Ronnie Garvin. Classic WWF. What do we have here? This is an autograph card. This is Greg Maddux. Oh, yeah. Juggernaut. 1991 All-Star Game, which is one of my favorite All-Star games. Martian Manhunter for you DC guys. LL Cool J. I used to jam the LL Cool J back in the early 90s. Caliban. Now that Build-A-Figure's out, this is what Caliban looked like in the cards and comics in the 90s and 80s. Then, of course, we got everybody's favorite Cable. Manute Bol, man, that guy was, what, like 7'7", I believe? 7'5", 7'7". Such a great player. Larry Bird, my favorite player. Clyde the Glide Drexler. We got Winston Bennett. We've got Vanilla Ice. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ice, ice, baby. One of my faves, I'm not going to lie. Did I mention LL Cool J already? I don't know, but LL Cool J, amazing. I found this scratch-off ticket, early 90s. I lost. That's a Texas Lotto ticket from the early 90s. This was something they gave in the cards. This is early 90s as well, score. And it's got that cool holographic 3D effect. And these gave out something you could win, apparently, back in the day. You get that, and you can play to try to win. This would come in all the cards. Okay, guys, so that's going to be, guys and gals, that's going to actually be my haul. I don't want to make this any longer. But here is the card that I wanted to find, and I actually found, and it's in great shape. I'm so excited. I'm going to look up and see what the value is and share that with y'all. But this is going to be my video for today. I just wanted to dig through the time capsule storage unit again and look through these on a mission, and I found what I wanted. So this is the Tattoo Twin, reminding you never give up the hunt. Pew, 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 pew. Y'all take care. Peace. Yeah.